This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. Had this on lock since day one. All I care about is family and my day ones. Money, power, and respect be embedded in me. I don't care what you say, no one is better than me. Melanin be in my skin, so the page watch. Middle finger to the eyes and keep the semi-cocked. I'm the product of Wu-Pun, Big Pac. We don't gotta be cool, go kick rocks. Only ease the mind when I meditate. Pessimist at first, now I flirt with faith. I just know I'm special like a 38. Either island of a hill or see the pearly gates. You won't see me smile till there's gold in it. I'm just being real, don't stick your nose in it. You ain't trying to listen to this rose in it. You ain't trying to listen to this rose in it. Bottle of that juice, ain't made of Henny sweet. Bring the pump to your kid, this ain't trick or treat. Test me, I'ma put you in forever sleep. I'm your antidote, and I'm puffing on the remedy. Find me in the cut, test the melodies. Cause I don't like what they be selling me. I'm wishing good luck to my enemies. Y'all gon' be stuck with the jealousy. Tell them I said rest in peace. This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. This is that fire. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die.
Bitches.
Always mad, man. Always mad. What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Oh, damn. Oh, man. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? Welcome to A Better Man Show. While I screw my mic in because it came out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did. Because I forgot to screw it back in once I was trying to switch heads or whatever. Oh, man. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another edition of A Better Man. I am one of your hosts, Truth. To introduce the room like I always do. My brother from another mother, Mr. Jazz, how are you today?
Doing good.
Rich people shit, man. Rich
Absolutely.
people shit. Shout out to BR Take Care Family Business.
Yes.
Mr. CEO himself. Introduce the other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Jeff Shears, a.k.a. Mr. Socks. How are you today?
I'm getting better, slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely?
Yeah.
That's good. Talk for a second while I screw this damn mic.
Make sure you got your ShopRite discount card.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna need it, man. Oh my goodness.
Or rich people stuff. You have your Whole Foods discount card.
Yeah. Yeah. That should get too expensive. I'm like, yo, $20 a pound? No, thank you, my nigga.
I only go there for like you know, when you want to get something to eat. Like,
Yeah.
Like artisan pizza and burgers and stuff. That's
Yeah.
about it.
They did away with the the one over here. They did away with a lot.
They
I haven't
kept
been there
getting in
since
trouble
COVID.
for what is it, the fake weight on the food and shit.
Did they?
Yeah. They got caught out there twice with the weight on their foods.
How they fuck that up? I mean, maybe at the overscale, but how they fuck that up?
Well, they got caught a couple of times, so it wasn't like it was a mistake.
Probably the way they tear it or whatever.
Maybe. Like, I don't know. Shit, maybe that's why they overcharged me. I got a couple steaks there once, and I was like, "Yo, my nigga, this is only this shit ain't a pound."
It's a New York strip, nigga. This ain't a porterhouse.
Like, I ain't been to the gym in a while, but I know what a pound is, my nigga.
It's not Kobe beef.
Damn sure
man.
wasn't. Damn sure wasn't. Like, oh man,
Something wrong. Yeah, we need to reevaluate, refigure. Like some
Yo.
shit in here is wrong. It truly is
Shit.
wrong. Oh man.
I know people happy they taking snaps, so fuck that. They about to be busy too.
Yeah. Everything's about to change. Weather's changing. Again, we tell y'all guys to try to stay in the distribution field when it comes to
Yeah,
job security.
yeah.
Holidays is coming up. From what I know, Black Friday has not been put back into place. As far as I know, it's still shut down. So it looked like it's going to be Cyber Monday for a lot of you.
They doing one in October too, ain't they?
I
The
didn't
12th.
know about that one.
What they call it? Prime Day? Amazon shit?
Yes, Prime Day.
Yeah, they
I
doing
don't,
the
I don't know
Prime
the
Day.
date, but I've heard about Prime Day.
Yeah, they doing.
Okay.
They would do. I know. I saw it somewhere. Like it flashed on my emails or something. They doing one in October.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like, it's probably going to be the beginning of the sales. Slowly walk your ass into November. You know what I mean? And then they just gonna hit you. But a lot of shit's gonna be all delivered.
Yeah.
There's
A lot of
Amazon
that shit
trucks
is.
everywhere.
I'll tell you right
Dude.
now, they preparing like a motherfucker, man. I'll tell you that
Amazon
right now.
is hiring. Every news channel in this tri-state area in New Jersey is saying that. Amazon is hiring. That's when they bring them up. They are hiring.
Well, all right. So to put it to everyone like this, Amazon delivered 7 billion packages throughout the United States and the world, delivering their own packages because 90 to 85% of their own they deliver their own packages.
Right.
They're trying to go mainstream where they deliver everything now themselves. But last year was 7 billion. They're saying they might do maybe not triple, but it's definitely going to double.
Yeah.
So they're going to need people to push that down the line. And Amazon does part-time, but what they do try to do, like a lot of other businesses, so they don't have to really like push benefits to you. What they'll do is you'll be part-time, but you'll be working full-time hours.
Yes. That ain't nothing new. CVS, I remember that shit. That ain't nothing new. The field CVS. I don't know motherfucking stores. That shit is nothing new.
So, apply people. You know what I mean? Apply. You want the little
Open.
kids that still be able to open gifts or whatever. That's, you got to do the right thing and make sure you put the right amount of money
Yo, this shit.
in that bank account, man. Don't break yourself. Do like y'all normally been doing. And that's what I think. Like I don't think like this season that the credit card company is going to make as much money as they would normally make
Well,
from like people charging everything on their card and then trying to pay for it later because the
the
card is being
interest.
charged
They,
already.
They make the money off the interest or fees.
Right, but I
But-
think it'll be maxed out before Christmas even comes as bad as a lot of people's situation is.
The credit cards have already started to close a lot of people's accounts
Dang.
since this COVID thing. When people started losing their jobs and stuff, because they can't write off so much because they can only sell X amount of credit per time. Debt. When they sell a debt, you
Right,
don't pay, and it sells to another credit. You owe another debtor or whatever it is. So they can't have that much outstanding. That just wouldn't even make sense. That wouldn't be good business. So they started cutting a lot of people's credit limits down.
Right.
So like if you had a $3,000 card, they'll probably push you back to a G. Especially depending on utilization. So like I had like a couple of credit cards. They didn't get cut down because I already left them small, but I don't use them. And I make sure they're like the non-annual fee ones. So like when I'm at zero, I'm at zero. And then I won't use it till like 8 months or something pop up. If I need an emergency. Oh, gotta buy tires. Oh, well, fuck it. You know what I mean?
That's what they're really
that's what
supposed to
happens.
be for.
Right.
Emergencies.
But they don't make no money that way. So they got 8 months and no money on Jeff. But Jeff got $1,000 open with us that he can just whenever. And we wait, hurry up, buy some shoes, do something.
Sending shit to your door.
You right.
Catalogs and shit.
Yeah, dude, they were sending the checks. Like the $250, like yo, here's a free $250 line of credit checks, and then on the bottom at the asterisk 30% of use when you deposit in your account. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, nah. But they try to get you. But a lot of people cut down the amount of credit that they had out there. So now if you trip up, you're tripping up lower. So you gotta credit cards are a dangerous thing. These open lines of credit with nothing nothing tied to it. It's not like it's based off a home or a car or something they can repossess.
Right.
That'll have some type of value that they can recoup. But it's bad. It's bad, man. They're preparing. They know come the end of this year, going to next year, it is going to be upside down. It's going to be upside down if you don't have a good job.
Take care of yourself, people. Don't allow these companies to kind of pull the wool over your head. I mean, your ears, your eyes, and go out there and spend, and and living in the streets ain't what's up, people. I'll tell you right now, especially in the winter.
begging and borrowing,
Yeah.
asking the government. Those programs are there if you do need them, but they don't move fast. It's the government.
No.
You gonna be on your ass before we even start? Huh? Yeah. Hey, every day, go pass me that paper. I think he faxed something. Let me take a look at it.
And a lot of times it's like what they want to do is they generally want to put you in the, what do you call those, the shelters.
Shelters.
Before they put you in something. Like, they want you to work for it.
The shelter is just to
Or
get
suffer
your
for it.
yes, just
They
to get
want
your
you to
ass
work
off the
for it.
street. It's just to get your ass off the
And
street.
then you actually have to go through all the shit to actually get in an actual apartment.
People get mad. They think you can't live in one of those subsidized apartments or with government shelters or whatever without following their rules.
Facts.
So it's not like, yo, Renier, come over at 10 o'clock, man. We're going to drink and play Xbox or some bullshit. It's like, no, homie. No. No visits after 8. No this. No
Facts.
that. You know what I mean? But you got a roof over your head.
You got
Your
to
shit,
be in by a certain time.
your shit is heated. You got a bed. You got this. You get what I'm saying? Shit you didn't pay for. You couldn't get before. Don't be looking for a stimulus check. That's what I wanted to say. Nancy and the crew
Jump all into it.
can't decide with the rest of them what they want to give us.
Because that was kind of like, because I remember Michelle telling me, she's like, oh, yeah, we get another $1,200. And I'm like, I don't know about that one. I was like, it's tax season.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's presidential season. So they're going to say what they think you need and want to hear. And,
Yep.
Maybe you'll go out and vote for him.
Yep.
And Trump with this allegedly fake-ass COVID, so he doesn't have to debate. Just my opinion, sorry.
That shit don't favor well for any of us. It don't favor well at all. I in reality they're probably gonna follow what Mitch and I forget what the other guy, one of the financial planners that's on Trump's cabinet. Mnuchin? Whatever. Whichever one of the two. I'm screwing the names. They are willing to invest back into the businesses before they give to the citizens. Yep.
Dang.
So they'll bail out Lord and Taylor.
But they already, I saw that in Garden State Plaza.
But
It
you
was
see what I'm
like,
saying? They'll bail out.
Everything must go. 50% off.
Yep. But see, they'll bail out Lord and Taylor, which when the rules will be we need you to hire all these people back or whatever the hell it is. Keep these jobs open. I'm gonna float you for a year or whatever the hell it is, and but the people gonna come back to like a $10 and $12 job, plus all the rent they owe. So I don't know what they're gonna do for the landlords or the taxpayers that owe the rent.
Yeah, because
that can't pay because the tenants didn't pay.
They didn't want to defer, and what they decided to do is they decided to put everybody on a payment plan. So as long as you're paying your current rent and something towards the old rent, they'll let you keep your shop.
Look at Century 21. They failed because their insurance that they have for situations like this did not pay out.
Damn.
Ain't that the insurance didn't pay out that they
them-
paid for
them
this situation.
They right behind IRS, boy, them biggest crooks in the fucking world.
So
I'm gonna pay you just in case shit happen. When shit happen, I gotta
Yeah.
fight for it.
yeah, I'm expecting a lot more places to go down, but we all know it's not going to be one clump that goes down. It's going to be this month. Everybody's going to start falling and falling. I looked at, they talking about American Dream opening back up. We were just talking about with Butterfly. And I'm like, I don't want to
only with 80 stores, as big as that shit is.
Dude, 80 stores ain't nothing but one spot in there.
Yeah.
You see how big that thing is? And then I'm like, who paying? I was like, because I wouldn't open up without modifying my lease.
I think that's what I was just about to say.
Like,
I think what they
no
did is
way.
you put something in place for them. Okay, listen. So instead of $10,000, you'll pay $7,000, but you have to stay until February.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to sign a lease all the way through February.
I knew something was off.
yeah,
I was like, hey,
Yeah.
that is off.
you got to sign a lease all the way to February. At least that way, I know I'm having that consistent money coming in.
Or if we don't make X amount of money, see, I know because if they do something like the Plaza, they get if you make over whatever your books to say you got to pay extra or during certain time, the holiday season now is what they're in. It's extra. The rent is a different price between this month and this month. I don't know how they're gonna fare out because how many people come in the shop? How many people coming in?
Not many. I even saw when I went there. I even saw the Timberland store shut down.
Yo, everybody is either packing up to leave and selling the stuff so they can leave. Just
I was
it
like,
doesn't even make
wow.
sense, man.
As big as Timberland is, they shutting down?
They just started opening stores in Paramus Park. They have the Old Navy store with its gate shuts until October 2nd. And so I'm like, and now they got everything on sale. They opened up like Macy's did.
Wait, you gotta get rid
Everything's
of all that
on
shit
sale.
that's backed up to make room for the
Yeah.
Christmas stuff.
I said, that's not good. That's not, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's going to be some hot sales for the people working. Like, woo, I got this new jacket or something. But it's, when you watch it, it's like the canary in the mine. You know, oh shit, the bird dead. Everybody get the fuck out. gas levels is up high. We don't know what it is. Safe than sorry. Book it. You go. Everybody head to the exit. We know it's gonna clusterfuck, and it's all gonna hit around, the holiday. It's all gonna hit around
you
the
don't
holiday.
think the stores will be able to survive for the holidays?
It's
and
bad
crumble, like,
business.
after?
Well, see, it's bad business when you stay in these areas. The area is drying up. There's no traffic coming in. The people coming in may be coming in, but they're not spending money. So, but I still got to pay the rent. The rent ain't changing. So rent at the main malls is ridiculous in New Jersey. Now, I'm just saying New Jersey. So Lord only knows what it is in New York City. Lord only knows what it is in wherever. Well, I'm not making no money, but I gotta pay my staff. Gotta pay security, and I gotta pay whatever insurance. So I got 3 payments I'm giving out that's huge.
I ain't seen a security guard in that motherfucker since they opened back up. I haven't seen a security guard. Just thinking about that shit. I really haven't.
I'm just saying, you're gonna go there. What they're gonna do? They're gonna open because they're probably gonna be like, okay, we'll trade or whatever it is. See how it goes. Maybe a lot of them have modified rents or modified leases, I should say. They'll probably have, but a lot of places are gonna go. When I saw the restaurants leaving, I was like, I know the plaza wasn't playing because the restaurants ain't making no money. They can't do inside seating or outside seating anywhere.
Yeah, you said that. I think what was that one that opened up not too long ago?
The Mighty
Brian's,
Quinn's.
the day, whatever it was.
Yeah. Oh, the big place.
Yeah.
But now think about it. I went to eat the other day. It was cold as shit outside, sitting outside. But we're losing the things. The economy is slowly starting to wither. We knew we were in it. We knew we were in a recession. They know we're in a recession. It didn't feel like the other recessions that we had, people, because everybody was getting floated money.
Right.
So people were still out and about. People were still trying to go. Little spots are open, but now everything is drying up. And I don't know how to call it. I see the things here. We were talking about the houses. I looked on Zillow now. There's tons of houses in Teaneck alone pre-foreclosure.
Wow.
That means people haven't paid. You can be in some type of agreement with the bank. You can be on oh my God, I'm forgetting the names. You can be on the thing where like, okay, I'm gonna forbearance. You can be on forbearance. So I pay my loan. I have up to a year not to pay my loan. You can't come after me, but when I gotta pay all the months that I miss.
Good luck.
Great luck. Pray to the Buddha and the sky above.
Lottery's 90 million, man. Put that $2 up, baby.
Yo, sacrifice the goat like they did in the movie. Whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying, to get to it, but it automatically gets recorded as pre-foreclosure because you owe this month. You get what I'm saying? So when you come, if you couldn't pay 1 month, how the hell are you gonna pay 12
at once?
That's what I'm saying. So it's certain things like that. It's a lot of places starting to pop up. I know in the area that BR was looking at. We were talking about Inglewood. Oh yeah, time on the look. You be right. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Come on out, Granny. Don't even worry about it. Just leave your things. I'll wrap it up for you.
Oh, we have shelters for you.
Yeah, exactly. You can go see Jeff. He got make a left. He's gonna take you right into the nice one. No, don't worry about it.
Go up there like, how long is it going to take you to move your shit out? Because I only got the truck to 12. So
Exactly. I need 3 more guys. So
I just leave everything on the sidewalk, and it's like the town will give you a week to pick it up before they do.
Exactly. But it's crazy. It's slowly starting to come. You know what I'm saying? I hope I was wrong. I hope we could bounce back. But I don't know how they plan to do it. $1,200 for us is a drop in a bucket. And that's what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And if they only give us another 1,200 after all this time of missing the thing, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. States like New Jersey haven't gotten the extra 300.
Yeah, they're not. It's not coming.
So now all those people getting that low amount. You get what I'm saying? And they still not paying stuff. And that list keeps adding every day. People sitting there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I tell them, yo, I just heard on the radio, Amazon hiring. What's up, homie? Your back hurt. Your back and your legs good. Go ahead, your car. Get on down there. Whatever you got to do at this point.
What help is there for working and non-working individuals out there who need the help?
For working individuals, depending on what type of help you need, there are the state has funds and programs that may be able to assist you. You can call 211 to find these things out. Even non-workers, you can call the 211 and they'll tell you where to go. Your social services in whatever county you're from, you can go to, especially for non-workers. We mostly deal with non-workers. So you lost your job, quit your job. Go, from there. If you're a worker and you're behind a couple of months, now the state has funds. Call 211, ask them where to be directed. Certain programs are county-based. Certain programs are state-based.
Facts.
Some are corporate too, like if you're employed.
And outside, yes.
You have to look on your corporate website to see what assistance you can have.
Yes.
I guess you can look under something like if they made up website like COVID relief, whatever.
Yep.
.yourcompany.com.
Even New Jersey did one that time until I don't. Yeah.
So like they have like my company, for instance, has programs to take care of your elderly parent, your children for daycare, and also financial. I guess you have to show proof of some kind of hardship.
Yes.
In order to receive help from your own company.
Yeah.
Like, see this eviction notice? It's my proof.
That's proof of hardship.
It's proof of hardship right
Well,
now.
you can't
That's
sleep
proof.
at the
I'm
company, but
Exactly. But Ray's right. Certain companies have things like that.
That's a good thing too, because a lot of companies, like you say, do. Now, we're not saying that company's gonna have $12 grand for you.
Yeah.
But they'll have a couple of $100 for you, maybe more.
which is
Better
better than
depending
zero.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and especially if you're in a situation where you're hurting,
Yeah.
$400 would be good to set you up, at least put food in the house for the kids or something, get you back and forth to work.
Always see if you're backwards in a lease. We're not even talking about home ownership. We're talking about like a regular lease. There's a lot of leases because we're here in Bergen County at this moment. Bergen County is very expensive. So a lot of the apartments are over the fair market value. Fair market value is driven by the states. It's different to live in Atlantic City than it's different to live in Bergen County. But they're factoring that into their equation, the average. Why? I don't know. So I just want you to know, up here, we have $1,600 to $1,800 studios.
You ain't lying.
Jesus fucking
you being
Christ.
generous, but you being generous.
No joke. No
Dead
exaggeration.
No, he's not joking.
Dead serious.
No exaggeration. No joke. You ain't getting shit. 700 square feet? Nope. Put that shit down to 3. Whatever it is, but that's what it is. And we're not even talking about good areas. You're not living up there in the nicest of the nicest either. But that's over fair market value.
Well, some people have to pay $800 just to rent a room.
But that's our going rate. You hit it. Our rooms over here, and I'm talking about the shitty rooms with the bed bugs and everything, like the real nasty ones. They start at $750.
Shared bathrooms.
Shared kitchen, shared everything.
But motherfuckers you don't know, the nigga ain't washed his ass in 12 days.
And the house is not even in good condition. Not
And
even.
they can't have guests.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know why you would want to, but you can't. You are absolutely right. Yeah, they start at $750, kids. I just want y'all to know, for rooming houses, and that's just for the county.
And it's always some bitchy old lady who owns the house that gives you trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, you're breathing too hard last night. Couldn't sleep.
you know the wood in that room is squeaky.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate if you didn't walk after 7.
Go do
got-
one of the rope shits on the ceiling and shit.
yeah.
Your bathtub is sticky, so I gotta wear flip flops.
Yes.
So I'm not cleaning your bathroom. Fuck you.
You know, when you flush the toilet, it was a little too loud. Nigga, fuck out of here. What the fuck do I mean do?
So you got it gently. It takes 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Every
Did you shake the handle, nigga? Fuck out of here. Did you do that shit? Like, yo, but this are the crazy things that I try to explain to people that you know, they don't get. And then you hear the combatants when they come back like, nah, how come y'all just didn't pay for my $2,100? No, my nigga, no.
no.
That's
See,
not how it's going to work.
I think what people fail to realize is it's about putting you in a situation to succeed.
Right.
And if you not bringing in, hold on, 21, so you need to be bringing in about anywhere between $4 to $5 grand. If your rent $2,100, you need to be able to pay your rent with at least 2 weeks check. With that, you get paid bi-weekly, a week, whatever it is. You need to be able to pay your rent
Yo,
with that right there.
anytime I would see those outrageous, what I feel outrageous or egregious prices for apartments, I would be like, yo, why don't you just go buy a house?
Maybe the credit isn't that good. Who knows?
Fair enough. I mean, but at that point, if you can afford that on your own or whatever job you were doing, but at least you have some equity in the motherfucker.
Well, see,
And,
that's the
you know,
thing they
and-
don't understand.
And
Like,
if you miss a couple of months, they're not trying to really evict your ass because to get somebody to turn the apartment over.
right.
You know what I mean?
And on top of that, you push come shove, you in the bond, you can always sell and get money.
Thank you.
That's the greatness of actually owning something.
I can't. I would see people come in all the time, and I had a lady. She was in like a 3-bedroom over in Fort Lee, paying
That's 26.
$3,800 a
Yeah, I was
month.
about to say.
$3,800 a month.
Where the fuck was she working?
She used to work at one of the Waldorf. She was working in the city at the Waldorf, doing something, making good money. This shit
Yeah.
hit when they closed the hotels. See ya. And I was like, yo, you could have had a
move.
nice ass little spot
Facts.
at that amount, maybe in
38,
Alpine.
38?
If you were willing to pay that, maybe your mortgage.
Does
I
she
don't
have
know.
kids?
Huh? Yes, she had 2 older kids.
Older.
They're older.
Man.
I was like, maybe you could have been in the better side over here.
Real talk. Real talk.
Sending something at 500,000. I don't even know.
You've been within a 10-mile range of Alpine. No closer than that, but you'd have been close to Alpine.
And got mad talking about why I got to leave my apartment.
She serious? You think you're going to be able to afford next month? We'll give you this month, or probably what you owe, but you got another month coming up. We're going to put yourself right back in the same hole and it come right back to us?
You can't make the shit up, bro. You can't make the shit up. And I don't, I get it. It's a shock when you want to leave something that you're already used to.
Change.
But I'm like, I told another lady when I was sitting there eating, and I'm talking to she was a waitress. She was like, I had to sell my Tahoe. You know, I'm making enough money off of tips and shit. And I was like, yo, at least you downsized. So that's the smartest thing you could. You start to downsize.
My sister did that. They cut her pay
Mhm.
30%.
Shit.
She went from 6 figures to 70 grand.
That's a huge loss.
So what she
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
she was making payments, but what she did was she gave back her Expedition
Mm-hmm.
and got it, and they made a deal where, okay, we'll take back Expedition, we'll give you this Explorer, and chopped her payments by $200 a month.
See, at least
That's what I'm saying.
That's business right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. I don't want to lose
And she
your
still
business.
got a nice truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't want
like
to lose your business. Let's bring it back and let's come up with a plan.
Oh, she bought like 20
Some-
cars from this dealership.
Yeah,
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah. But your sister's smart enough to realize, hold up, I'm not gonna struggle. Let me 200 down
That's
savings.
what Boo Boo want to do.
I lost
She wanna-
30%.
Yeah, she want to struggle
That's
with
funny.
a $4,000 rent for 3 bedroom.
She went to get her master's
Yeah.
to get that 30% raise because that's what she
took
was
that
making
shit
in the
right
first,
away.
and they took that shit right away.
Welcome back to the other side, bitch.
But the internet division of her company,
Yeah.
because of COVID, their profits went up 600%.
Yep.
So why didn't take the money out from there to pay their employees?
Business.
Because it's a different department.
Yep.
See, people kill me with
600%
that
is a
different
lot of
department.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, they kill me. They kill me with that different
You're
department.
still
shit.
in the same facility. We're still under that umbrella. Then umbrella some of that money to fuck over here.
Yep.
Especially if I had to
600%.
go back to school to get that raise.
Not 100%. 600.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, did they at least give those people raises, or they kept them where they were at?
The internet people, I don't know.
I'm telling you, man. It becomes weird. The way the companies are running their money, a lot of these companies are making money online, hand over fist, and pushing their stuff out through FedEx, UPS, whatever it is that
Making more money because they have to pay nobody at a store or nothing like that.
That's the dangers about things working
The overhead.
at home. Yep.
It's like cut.
Once people realize we don't need the overhead, and then we realize we don't need as many people either. If Ray's doing twice as much work at home, I can fire Jeff. You know what I mean? Like, it's Ray doing too. Getting paid. Ray, here's 20% because we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff got fired last week. Don't worry about it.
I saved 80 by giving you 20.
20. But people don't realize these things. That's what I'm saying. Like,
They said Peter and Paul, boy.
yeah,
Peter and Paul.
we start to realize, like, okay, everybody was. I would see those things like, oh, yo, why can't we should have been working from home anyway. I was like, I understand it, technology and everything, but when you start to realize that you don't really need all these workers, and your phone may be doing more calculations than half the people in your fucking office.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, this is scary because if they get a good tech guy, we out of here. Union or not. You get what I'm saying? Because they're going to be like, yo, we don't got no work. So, sorry, union. We out of
They're
here.
going to go to the union. Do you want to lose 20 workers? Or all
Exactly.
300 of these motherfuckers?
Exactly.
Unions like, take them 20 all fucking day.
It's wild, man.
All right, so for the election, has finances kind of shifted because of the election or what's coming?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, as far as we already know that even though Trump approved the
300?
1,200
Oh,
and the 300, that fact that you would think they would force the I forgot which house is out now. Oh, they both came back. Somebody was on vacation, something like that.
Nancy's house. They're on vacation.
Right. So you would think they would force these guys to come back with everybody hurting like that.
They are not forcing. They didn't force them to come back through the COVID times. They didn't force them to come back because they're still following COVID protocols.
Now, mind you, these are millionaires who's good.
Everybody up there is straight. Don't worry about them.
You struggling and they on vacation.
Even brand new Alexandria Cortez, when she found out she got 2 apartments, ain't no worries. Ain't no worries.
Of course.
Yep. You mean I get a DC office fully furnished?
on the taxpayers' dollars.
With the best free medical? You get what I'm saying? So everybody up there, they don't have no stress, no issues. Get COVID or not, they don't really care. Trump sitting there running stuff in the office. Like, yeah, put the camera up. Yeah, this is what we're doing. Let me get my oxygen. Whatever it is.
Where my hookah at, bitch?
Yeah, serious. We don't. When it comes to the money, they still can't agree on the stimulus package, the total. So whether it be the $3 trillion they wanted or the $1 trillion.
But Trump was like $1,200 one time, $300 per week.
The 300
for unemployment guys from the government.
The
and 100 from the state.
The 300 was meant to come out of the FEMA emergency package.
Oh, okay.
That's what people don't understand. That had to be voted on to see if your state is eligible. So New York signed off on it. They got eligibility clearance. New Jersey, if I remember, and I don't think anything else changed, has not signed on it.
Well, he a billionaire. He don't give a fuck.
That's right. But it's coming out of FEMA money. And like I said, we ran out of names for the hurricanes that keep coming up. We ain't get touched yet. Did you hear? They talking about Zeta, Beta, and whatever. The hurricanes that just keep forming. Hopefully we don't get anything touched.
Right, not up here.
And nothing really hits, or a flood or something.
We got like a hour of wind, and we were having powerful.
Did we forget? I remember paying a week in a hotel. Like I really didn't want to pay.
You ain't
and that was just when no flooding. Jersey's good for flooding in certain areas.
You ain't lying.
Or especially about my job, Fairfield.
Forget about it. You better swim in.
I remember one year it flooded so bad that luckily his house was on stilts.
Yeah.
So it wasn't his house. It was where we rented.
Yeah.
He parked his truck or whatever way over there where there was no flood, and had to take a kayak from his house. So what he did was, so no one steal it, he tied the kayak to a tree, and then get in his truck and do what he had to do.
Smart
and when
man.
he come back, get back in the fucking kayak,
Smart
leave
man.
it downstairs, and it didn't even touch water.
Yeah.
Because the water stopped right where the steps were to go upstairs.
Nice. But it's part of Jersey. It comes with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, not lying.
we get it. And if they still talk about these hurricanes possibly brewing, God forbid anything come up anywhere. But you know, you don't want to take away from FEMA's funds because New Jersey's talking about we crying broke for everything else, according to Murphy. So I don't know. I don't know where he getting the money to continue. Did we continued regular unemployment? Your regular payment, whatever it is being continued until October. So,
I mean, October next year or this year?
this year.
And oh shit, we in October.
He's only doing months at a time. So as the 30th, if they don't say another extension after the 30th,
Oh shit.
we don't know. But look, that brings us to November. November 3rd, we vote, right? Everybody's so. Like I said, everything is crossing at the election. Ain't nothing but a couple of days away.
Facts.
Ain't nothing but a couple of days away. He gonna know what to do in the middle of October. Yo, let's give him an extra 2 weeks or whatever and see what we ride out. Who's in there? Because they expecting Biden and them to come in and say, hey, here's some money, states. And
Yeah,
states
right.
give those money down to the people.
Good luck with that one.
That Trump got to do something, but Trump's plan was, let's get the money to the businesses, had them flip it to the people.
I understood that. Because just like when Obama gave, what was it, Sachs or whoever it was?
Yep.
First thing they did was give themselves bonuses.
Yeah. Did we all forget the airline got bailed out within this CARE Act when we first got the first 1,200?
Right.
They just started furloughing people. On October 1st, they were eligible. It wasn't as many people as they thought, but that's a lot. That's some layoffs. Yeah. And so it depends where the home state of where your employer is.
Right.
So they were just requesting another a bailout. That's what they all requested. Hey, give us another. And I'm like, what? We flying somewhere? What are we doing? I get it. People on vacation, whatever. I get it. But you see what I'm saying? Everything's slowly starting to fall in on each other. Last I checked, a couple of days ago, I didn't hear them bailing them out again. But I know they laid off some workers. Airlines did pick up. People traveled, but
Yeah. Not to the
not to the extent that
to
they
the extent
want.
that we used to.
So, and we'll find out in November what it does because that's Thanksgiving. But we still got a whole October to go through.
Well, I mean, a lot of states ain't letting us because I think we're still red, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That state travel state. Yeah. We're not accepting people in.
Even
without
international, some countries are not allowing Americans in.
Yeah.
That's the other kicker. That's the other kicker. Nah, we're not. No flights. So you can't go to everywhere. People going to Mexico because that's the only thing opening up. Tulum is popping.
All they got is bottled water for you.
That's it.
Oh,
Oh, tequila.
man.
They make some tequila down there, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
All right, well, y'all, continue to rock out, be good. We'll get into today's topic, and I want to put a fork in it today. I really want to come up with a reason, or not reason, but what do you call that? Oh gosh, the word I'm looking for, solution, or
Okay.
I want it to be solidified today. Enough is enough. All right, this video right now has, I think, about 100 million views on Facebook. Everyone's sharing it. Everyone's commenting on it. So, dating or trying to date or trying to get to know someone, who has to pay? We're going to play a clip. It's like 1 minute. We're going to stay right here. We're not going to go anywhere. We'll play the clip, and we'll come back, and we'll discuss, and, we'll break it down. Where is it?
I'm not joking right now. You came out to eat and you ate $20 worth of food. Am I right or am I wrong?
Okay. Well, do you want me to order?
Did you
some
not
I didn't
eat?
even order dessert.
You
want
ordered
me
the
to order
bowl
dessert?
and you ordered the hash browns, and that's
Yes.
$18.75. Look it,
A bowl.
$18.75 with taxes. It was $3.86. So I'm just breaking it down. Split that up. $3.86. Half of that is almost $2. I'm thinking like 180 or something like that. So you owe
But
$20.
It doesn't even matter what I order, why I didn't order. What I'm saying, why would I have to pay even half of it when you're here? That's what you're here for.
I'm here. I asked you, did you want to go out to eat with me? I
Yeah.
didn't say I was gonna pay.
Oh, okay.
Is that
That's
common
what it
sense?
is.
Do you just go and sit down in restaurants and
You
just figure
wanna
that
be
they're gonna pay for
You
you?
just want to be put in the friend zone, right? Not even that. If I, you know what? Here, whatever. I don't care.
What are you acting all? Why are you acting all weird like that?
I'm not acting weird. Just pay
No,
for
you
it.
got a little
Just
stank
pay for it.
attitude.
Yes, of course I'm gonna have an attitude.
See, I'm gonna tell you where I was a gentleman at, because all.
All right, so, gentlemen, are we obligated to pay?
It depends.
Break it down for us so we understand and we know when we are and aren't supposed to pay.
It's just my opinion, but if there's some flirtation before anything, before you ask her out, any type of touchy-feely things going on or whatever, I would say the guy should pay because it's an actual date. But if you know that this woman is friend-zoning you before, after, and during everything, and you say, well, I still like you as a friend, let's go eat. No, you should not pay for anything. If you do, that's your choice. But this woman probably friend-zoned him in the first place. So why should he pay for anything for her? I mean, I'm not saying pussy has a price, but it does. I know it does. I'm just saying. What I mean is, why should you pay if the anticipation is nothing?
I get you.
Right. You
Makes
should pay
sense.
50-50. Like if you're going out with your dude friends, like I got you or he got you, but then most of the time you're paying for yourself most of the time.
Right.
So just because you have a vagina, you're my friend. Why should I pay for you?
Makes sense to me.
Well, no, what makes it even worse? Why do you expect it?
Yeah.
If this date, quote unquote date, you know in your heart it's not going anywhere, why the fuck should I pay for anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeff,
Exactly.
are we obligated? Are we obligated to pay?
It's been an age-old standard that the man pays
For an
I guess
actual
since-
date.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, just
Since
like a
the
woman's supposed to
40s,
shut the fuck up. And,
I guess.
And, but
Oh yeah, they want their cake and eat it too.
It started all about the same time, whenever it is. But the standard has been there. But I'm with Ray. Nah, it would depend. If this is a girl I was pursuing, and I know like you said, like I wouldn't be friend zoned, and things were going cool and stuff like that, I'd pay. No problem. If this was some friend, you guys are half. You know what I mean? Y'all put 20 on the table. You got the diff. You paying the tip or whatever it is.
Well, he probably drove her there, but he's lucky he didn't charge her for gas.
Yeah, that'd been tough. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. That's it. That's it. Really would depend. At this point, I believe if I asked a woman on a date and I was trying to pursue her, I would pay.
okay.
I would pay. If I knew this chick wouldn't give me the time of day,
Unless you bought her food.
yeah,
Alright, okay.
she was just there for the snack, the McChicken I'm gonna give her, whatever the hell it is. I'm gonna be like, nah, you gonna have to come up with just like him. It's $3.82. You gonna need to break that
Nigga,
down.
y'all see,
It's a
dude
dollar.
must be a MIT grad. That nigga had
Yeah.
that math for real
Yeah,
on the fly.
yeah, it would depend, man.
I think it's the verbiage.
From whom?
The fella, the
Okay.
person. So, if you're saying I'm going out, would you like to come? To me, that's a man offering to pay
pay.
for the young lady's meal.
Yeah, okay.
She didn't call you out the blue. It's like, I'm hungry. And you like, me too, I'm going here. She like, all right, well, I'll meet you there. Different.
Right.
She'll still expect you to pay.
Oh, she expects the fuck she want. Bitch,
I know, I'm
wash
just
the
saying,
dishes. Like, I'm the right one to try that shit with.
Yeah.
But it's just more like what I think a lot of fellas fail to realize you gotta pay for pussy, fellas.
In some form.
Yeah, even if you have a wife.
Gas money, piece
A
of
form.
bubble
That's
gum.
a form of payment. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not flat out. Here's
The
100.
only thing is free is lust, nigga.
Like, you even have to pay
Now,
after
you
you're
take
married. You have
lust
to buy
to-
a house, nice furniture.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Another form.
Yeah.
There you go.
So at the end of the day, you have to pay for pussy. Can't get around that, fellas. But it's all about the verbiage. All right? If she invited herself, then she has to either have the communication with you that, yes, are you going to be able to pay for my meal? Now, if I'm telling you I'm going here and you invite yourself, that doesn't mean I'm paying.
So, if somebody asks you, "Hey man, what you doing later?" "Oh, I'm about to go to Chili's, grab a burger, whatever the fuck."
Right.
"Yo, can I come?" Hey, that's her inviting herself.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I think, unfortunately, I think if you can take the assumption out of the equation, we won't have these headaches and situations where she posted this dude and now you got 100-minute views, and I don't think you ever be at a date ever again, nigga. Like, you might as well turn, like, gay or get a sex change, like something. I think you done with females, nigga. It ain't gonna happen. You're pretty much done.
You're going to have to go to Ohio, start over with a new one.
But at the end of the day, it's verbiage.
I believe it. I 100% believe it. And I believe it who asked first. Now, if the girl calls and asks him, "Hey, what you doing? Let's go out to dinner."
She's paying.
You would think that.
If a person calls me and invite me to go out, you paying. Now it's not like, yo, listen, I'm going here. If you feel like coming, this is where I'm gonna be. I'll be there around this time.
I've gotten that call. I've gotten that. "Yay, you should come. We going to such whatever the hell."
And the bill come and everybody looking at you. No, nigga.
Yeah.
No.
Or her and her friends.
Yeah.
Nah.
So that's what I'm
That's
saying.
when
like,
I roll with cash.
You ain't
25, 26. That's for the tip. I'm out. That's it.
like what I ordered the burger, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
extra-
word up.
There's an extra on top of that. I'm out.
The shot is mine. That's it. That's it. The shot. Just the shot. The double. Yeah, that was me.
One Coke.
I got even
Yeah.
better. Let me get a glass of ice. A separate
Milk that
glass
all
of
night.
water.
Yep.
Let me get a couple of lemons
And some sugar packets.
They got the table making its own lemonade and shit.
Seen it happen.
Yeah.
You seen it happen. That was a sad part about it. But men are not obligated to pay for your meal just because we like you. We're not obligated.
Yeah, I'm not your father.
And a lot of times, I think, and we've talked about this before, women have a big problem with associating their man with their father. The only man that's supposed to take care of you is your father. The person you're dating, you guys are supposed to come make that happen together.
Yeah, because economics is different from 1940.
Right. You know,
Yes.
especially at the end of the day, because I say, if you're making 20 and I'm making 20, we're bringing $40 an hour in this house. We can do some things.
Yeah.
We won't struggle. Bills will be paid, food in the house, and we'll still have the opportunity to vacation. And do different things. But I want you, fellas, and a lot of us is our fault too, fellas, because you see the fake asses and the titties and all this other shit, and you get mesmerized. I saw one in the gym last week who made the entire gym stop. I'm not even lying. I'm not fucking lying. This chick made the entire gym stop, even the motherfuckers at the booth. I mean, when you come in to do your little scan,
Yep.
niggas just like,
And she doesn't say anything, but she knows everyone's looking.
Of course.
absolutely. Now, mind you,
Of course.
she came in there, rode the bike for 5 minutes, and left. Now,
That's all
mind
she
you,
needed.
her ass was
That's
way
all
too
she
big for
needed.
her frame. She was JJ size with, all right, JJ had a fat ass, was natural, but JJ, her shit was like triple the size of JJ's at that size.
At that height too.
Yeah, same height. So, we know, you know what I mean? Like, so, fellas, I think a lot of times we forget that we cause problems for ourselves and every other man associated that's going to, come up and approach that young lady or anybody that's affiliated with her.
I get that.
Make it clear. That's where you go. You won't run into problems like this gentleman if you make it clear at the beginning of the date. Now, if you're gonna court a girl, lady, woman, fella, whatever the fuck you want to do, you gotta pay for it. Plain and simple. You gotta wine and dine this young lady, pour it on nice and thick, because it's what guys do. But the communication has to be there. If you don't have those funds, don't offer. Go out by your fucking self, FaceTime her ass later. But if you're asking for the company, you have invited this young lady out to dinner, and you, in my opinion, should be obligated to pay.
Yeah, I give you that. I mean, I definitely give you that. That's just the old time thinking, chivalry, whatever it is.
Because I think too many times we're so scared to eat by ourselves or go bowling by ourselves or movies. All this, we have to have a young lady there or whatever situation may be, that you put yourself in a financial bond or crunch.
I give you that.
Now, ladies, a man is like, so you don't run into situations like that, and I give that lady credit for one thing.
What's that?
She had her own money.
No, they all have their own money.
No.
Some pretend that they don't have it.
Ray, we've been to a lot of places where bitches is sipping ice water.
Those are lounges. They're lounges.
They're sipping ice water, waiting for a nigga to buy them a drink in the tightest dress. Actually, they probably wearing their baby sister's dress.
And the funny thing is, they'll go home drunker than anyone
Drunker
else.
than anybody in there.
I believe it.
Drunker than anybody there. So she was able to pay for her own. Okay, fine. You must want to be. This is your obligation. You're supposed to pay. So obviously, you know, because I remember like a lot of times meet girls like, okay, when you gonna take me out? Never, bitch.
I think every person should have enough to cover at least their half.
Yeah, no one should leave the house with.
What if the date went bad? Let's say you asked a woman out. In the middle, she like, I really hate niggas. I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, okay.
At least your debit card, you get an Uber or something.
Right. You know, here's my thing. Or if you get left, I remember that. I remember my grandmother always telling my cousins and sisters and stuff, like, yo, when you leave the house, take this 40, 20, whatever it is, just in case. She expecting him to pay, but just in case shit go bad and you got to catch a cab or get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can cut all that shenanigans out, just like we're so scared to actually talk to each other and actually communicate with each other, so you don't get caught out in a situation like this or get embarrassed. Yeah, I'm dead ass. This nigga can never date a woman ever again. Like, you might as well buy one of those dolls, nigga, and lube that bitch up and go to fucking town.
It's New York City. He'll find somebody.
Nah, nigga.
He'll find somebody.
100. This shit just happened. Nigga had 100 views already. 100 million views. 100 million views, yo. No, nigga, you got more views than the nigga singing, counting, or saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Give it a few months, let him grow his hair out or something.
Yeah, exactly. Come back with a fro and different eyebrows.
I mean,
like, yeah, I'm good.
Give herself a number. Give herself a 2, A1, or some shit like that.
Yo.
Women, yes. If we had the finances, I guess it wouldn't be bad for her, but a man is not obligated to pay. And it's all about the verbiage. And if you are confused about the verbiage, then ask. Yeah. It's not that hard. And it's not like they went to a massive expensive restaurant. Like maybe like a $1.50 sign, $2 sign tops.
Yeah, but $20 for a bowl and some hash browns sounds expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what the guy ordered, right? Yeah.
What she ordered.
Oh, yeah. She didn't order much.
So, like, I remember, like, taking this young lady out to this big, fancy restaurant in Manhattan. I think it was One Fish, Two Fish, something like that, whatever.
Okay.
And, like, she's ordering lobster and crabs and shit. And I ain't care because I was working at Wall Street at that time. But then the bitch, like, nibbled on it. And that bothered me.
Nibble?
Like, you literally wanted to take the food home to your family. We could have went to the grocery store. And I'd have bought you $300 real dead ass. Not even fucking bullshit. I'd have bought her $350 worth of groceries and nutted her asshole and never called the bitch again.
But see, here's the deal. So did you fuck her anyway?
No.
All right, so
I didn't fuck her because when we went home, shits was flying out of the road, the flowers that I bought her. It was like, I'm out.
So,
Huh?
I guess
She
yeah,
had
roaches.
Roaches.
Oh my
Like,
god.
how roaches getting the flowers? Nigga, ain't nothing to eat in there. Yeah, Jeff,
They
I'm
was
sorry.
in there. She had shit. That's what they was like. Yo, they had to eat these flowers. But so, if you had brought her food, I think, and maybe in her mind, I don't know. The expectation is now he brought me this that is tangible, not just food to share time and food. Now I have to give him something in return.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like,
I
I
have to
don't.
get more groceries next week.
She was bad. You know what I mean? She had 2 kids. It didn't bother me at the time. I was young. I just wanted to fuck, to be honest with you. I wasn't looking for no relationship.
But that's my point. So
Right.
you know her price now. I'll buy you some food, groceries, and I get the fuck.
See, that's the thing.
And
like,
then next week, like what Ray said, I'll buy you
do it
some more
again.
groceries.
I
We-
see. All right, so
We going to shop, right? I'm
Kidney
coming.
sneakers? No problem. What's his size?
Nah, because like once that once I saw what she was doing,
Right.
right? Because I was born and raised in hustling mentalities.
Right.
So once I see what was happening, I knew it was to take back home, like you saw.
Right.
So I even offered. I said, "Yo, listen." I said, "Eat your food." I said, "If you want to stop someplace and grab something for your kids and your moms, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can do that. We can stop at this place, get some chicken or whatever. We could do that, but I want you to enjoy yourself." But I think that was more embarrassing than that situation for her.
Oh no, hands down. I believe it doing thinking like that, but that's what I'm saying. People don't want to put that out there. But usually in the world,
I'm telling you, I already know. Like, I know.
right? But usually in the world, when people's pride come into it, if I knew you were just going to flat out help me,
Right.
and not expect no ass in return, you get what I'm saying? It was gonna be a genuine take this shit, get the kids something to eat, get the fuck away from me. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it was, and usually people are expecting something in return. Like, now I gotta suck his dick, or now I gotta do
No, I mean,
something.
I feel you. But, like,
You
it's
know?
just, me, it was just more lines of, like, my number count is high because I realized a long time ago the best way to get pussy is by not asking for it. A woman's fucking way of thinking kills them every time. I'll give you a secret, fellas. Don't ask for it, they'll throw it to you.
Right.
Because a woman is so arrogant with her box. I got that WAP. You know what I mean? All this other shit. I got the bomb. I got the greatest shit in the fucking world. The fact that you're not asking for it, it starts to fuck with their subconscious. And next thing you know, you're getting it on a regular basis for nothing.
No, I get you.
Oh, you didn't even take it out and you getting it. I'm saying,
I get you.
just because they psyche, but no one is obligated to pay for anybody. I don't care if you're married, you're dating, you're engaged. Marriage is what, in my book, is what Jay-Z and Beyonce has. It's
Yep.
another form of business.
Yep.
Together, they're worth $1 billion. Separate, they're worth a couple of $100 million. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take it to another level. All right, Beats by Dre. Okay, Apple bought it for 2.3 or 2.3 billion.
Somewhere around there.
All right, Dre got 800 million, well, a couple $100 million, just because it was his name, but he didn't own it.
Right.
All right, now his wife is going at him for money that he earned, that they didn't earn together. Let's do another step. Something Butterfly was talking about yesterday. You got Jeezy and May. So now you have two individuals, again, who's taking these careers, putting it together as the relationship and creating something epic.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to realize the person you're trying to court, is she Dr. Dre's wife? Or is she Jay-Z's wife? Something you can build on. That's what we're supposed to be dating for. Now, if you want to just smash, if shorty just want the dick, just whatever.
Right,
If you're
right.
talking about courting, fellas. Courting. Because I can feed you at the hotel while I'm busting your ass and we go about our business. Ain't no reason to go all out. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to fuck.
Room service is
Room
cheap.
service like a mother something. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking about serious dating here, I need to be able to build something with the woman I'm with. Those are the decisions we need to be making. Not how fat the ass is, how she can or can't move, lip game, chest game, face game, all this other shit. And then you have nothing to show for it but another gentleman, not going to say his name, to where the moment his money ran out, this guy's about to commit suicide.
Right.
Because when his money ran out, she ran out with it.
Well, that's hard to find out. You can't find that out from one meal.
Oh,
the chick acting
I ain't
out.
saying 1 meal, but I'm saying in the course of, because
Right.
that's what I said, like, this is the whole process of getting to know someone. And fuck texting. I need to see your face. I need to hear your voice. I don't, because a lot of times texts can be misconstrued as something totally different. I need to be, be around that person. And I always tell dudes all the time, when your girl say, hey, let me pay, let her.
Yeah.
She need to be doing it anyway. You shouldn't be paying all the time anyway.
I get excited when women offer to pay.
Yeah, you
Now,
ain't
I don't give a
lying.
fuck if it's even just lunch in the office. I'm like, woo!
I'm wearing sweats and I don't want to
love
stand
you.
up because my dick is hard.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what
like,
saying?
it's a hard thing, but that's only because of age and chivalry. You know what I mean? It's always been
Okay,
expected.
What
It's
is
always been
chivalry,
expected.
guys? What is chivalry?
What the rules of what they think a man should do?
Right, it's like what?
It's code of conduct.
Yeah, there you go.
Like me. I if we're walking, because like,
Go ahead.
I go front. Michelle did this shit 2 weeks ago. We were going to the bowling alley. She got to the door first and stopped there. I opened the door, let me and my son in. Fuck out of here.
But that's part of the thing. She expected a man to do this for a woman, and it's been that way. I'm gonna say since the 40s, and it's been accepted to go along. Only changed in certain cultures, but
No, I
in
feel
Americanized
you. Your hands
cultures,
ain't broke. You better grab that door.
right? But for some reason, in some way, people always expect that in the American culture. They always see that. I tell you what, it's like when I was working at CVS. And we used to do the test, whatever it is. When I was doing the test, we had a lady who would come in and let the lady sit before the gentleman, black lady, but I got it from her age. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, we equal. Sit your ass down like I'll sit my ass down. You ain't got to wait for me. I'm not going to wait for you. But you get what I'm saying? Things like hold the door for a woman. Things like just stuff like that. Don't curse around women or don't talk whatever. Don't talk certain things around women.
Right.
Certain shit is gone. Some of the stuff, a lot of stuff people still expect are there. It just depends on the age group. Now these young kids, you can run circles around them because they don't know about that. The kids don't treat like that. They don't handle one of those things. The boy look younger than me. Not that I'm not old, but you get what I'm saying. So I don't see why he should be like, yo, you have? let's go. You get what I'm saying? And I get it. Try to pull that over a chick who's like 40. That ain't going to happen. Because she's going to expect, well, we went to brunch together, so the man generally pays, and no matter who asked, and so on and so forth.
I generally get my dick sucked on the way fucking home. The fuck out of here. But no, I feel what you're saying. I totally
Right.
understand what you're saying. And I think a lot of people have to understand every generation is different. And this generation is brand new. Kids
Of
don't want to
course.
pick their heads about their phones. There's no more
course.
really like verbal communication. I know he loves me because he sent me a heart emoji. Dead serious.
Yeah.
That's, this culture is just totally, totally different.
Yeah.
But you need to be, and I'm saying not every person you court obviously is going to work out.
No.
But at the end of the day, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be trying to find someone you can create greatness with.
That's going to take a lot of dates on me, so if you
Well,
paying,
it
that's
can,
going to be
but-
a lot of money.
But here's the thing. I would rather go through 100 dates
Right.
and find that perfect match
Right.
than to have that one and it's just like agony.
No, I get you. I definitely get you.
Because like when you actually find like it's like euphoric.
Oh, no, hands down. Yeah, yeah.
Like I remember the first time a female actually bought me a fucking gift. I almost cried. Like I've never. The fuck is this? Like I can get gifts too? Holy shit!
It's a big difference.
And I literally like just saw her a couple of hours ago.
It's a big difference.
So it was just like holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Big difference.
Like
So-
I remember one time when chicks like she was like, "Oh, let's go out. It's on me," and I was so like I didn't know what to do. It's like, "Oh, I'm going. I have plans."
Yeah,
that day,
you was-
sorry."
You was like, wait, what? Nah.
And this is like, this is
It's
what
a
I'm saying.
setup.
Like,
I just stayed
doesn't-
home.
it doesn't matter how much money
She's
you
trying to
make
kill me, homie.
and how much the
Yeah, it's
money the
probably-
person you're dating makes.
Right.
One can pay for the movies, one pays for the popcorn. You know what? You went to dinner, let me get bowling.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I've only had that with women outside of the American culture. I've only had that with women outside of the American culture.
And they can stay, leave American little women alone. Then.
They come,
That's the case.
you know, yeah.
Like,
It's,
if you got to fight with your girl to pay a fucking bill, it's a problem.
I've had that with Peruvians, Koreans. And that's about that. And I don't fuck with too many, but that's about it.
Peruvian women take care of their man. They will fuck.
And I mean from Peru, not
Yeah.
hey, I'm second generation American,
Nah.
but of the Peruvian descent. Nah, that bitch came off the boat last
They
week.
get your hand
That bitch
job.
came off the boat.
They get your hand job while they paying the bill.
I've
They want to
never-
keep their man happy.
Never seen that. I've never, ever seen that. And that's why I said, but it's Americanized. And then you get a lot of people come here and they become Americanized. They get used to that. A lot of people want to come here to experience that.
Well, see, I feel you, and you're absolutely right, but I'm telling you people this. The moment you put yourself in a category to where you want to be taken care of, that person is going to act like that's your father, same person we both talking about, Ray,
Yeah.
to where they'll ration money out to you. You got to come to them for every single thing, and that is a child situation there.
Right.
And you get what you asked for. Do you mad because you get treated like a child? Well, that's the situation you put yourself in. If you can bring something to the table just like that person has, you're not going anywhere. I mean, looking like I don't really want to confide them because that's a fucked up situation. But you have a lot of people out here who can make things work, no matter the culture. What's the was it Gwen Stefani and the guy she's dating, the country guy, one of the big guys?
Okay.
You know, they make it work.
No, it's
You're
not,
in the industry. I'm in the industry. Together, I forgot his name, man.
the guy
'Cause
from Bush.
Blake. Isn't it Blake?
Blake, yeah, Blake
something? Shelton?
What's his name, that guy
from The
from Bush?
Voice.
No, she married the dude from The Voice. They
Yeah, she
both
married the
they
dude
both
from The
left
Voice.
who they were with because he was married and she was messed up his body, and they ended up hooking up.
Right.
I didn't know
So you got to create something.
Well, she has the mentality of a man. She's a businesswoman.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You got to be. Hey, there are some dudes that just want to pay, and there's nothing wrong with you. If that's what you want, that's understandable. But don't go into a situation like this guy and get embarrassed. Communication is key. Discuss the situation, but you should be trying to find your equal.
Yeah, because basically, women like that, if it wasn't for a man, they'll be in poverty first. That's what they're saying to the world.
Yes.
Oh, I got my own this. No, you don't, because you're expecting guys to pay for everything.
You need a man to take care of you.
You
End
need
of
a
the
man to
day,
take care
you
of you.
expect it. Yep, you expect somebody to
I
come
mean,
in
look
and
what
swoop
Jay
and save.
Cutler's wife. He's right in the same boat with Dr. Dre. Well, I can say because at least she had some kind of a career. But during the soap, she's like, "Your money is our money, and my money is my money."
It's rough, man.
And shortly after that, they got divorced. You knew that shit was headed that way.
That shit rough.
Like you would have spent all of my money so you could pocket your money,
So
and I'm broke.
So would it be wrong if the man hid his money? Not hid how he used it, but hid it.
Sounds good to me.
I didn't keep shit in my name. Everything's owned by the business. I just use the business card when we go out. The car's in the business name. The house in the business name. You not part of the fucking business. You know, you get what I'm saying? You can take half of whatever Jeff got,
Right.
which is $1.45, but you
Can't
can't
touch the
get shit
business.
in the business.
Well, my thing is this: if it was just something that you normally do, I'm like, yeah. But if you had to do that to protect yourself and the woman you with, that's sad, nigga.
But if you just did that from jump,
Now, if that's just something you did, I applaud that.
you get what I'm
But
saying?
if you
Like,
gotta
yo, I
hide
can't.
money from the woman you with, that's a fucking sad day, man.
I get it, but you don't know. You don't find out who you married until the end.
Oh, yes, you do. But this is what I tell people all the time. Stop listening to what people tell you and start watching what you actually see. See, a person can tell you they're this way, they're that way, but during the course of the whole situation, you haven't seen that shit yet. You haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Believe what they show you, not what they tell you. Because that's where you get hit with the representative, that beginning individual, the people who just waiting to get married, and the moment they get married, just like, was it Stephen Jackson? Where the lady even brought in a preacher who didn't believe in the fucking prenuptial agreement. But this bitch plotted, and that nigga worth, I think he worth like 30, 40 mil.
Right.
So he got dollars. And like he explained to the Reverend, we ain't in the same tax bracket for you to be having this discussion with me.
Not at all.
The fuck
dude.
you mean you don't believe, he don't believe God believes in prenuptial agreements. And she fought for that pastor because she knew how he was. So that whole plot and planning was already embedded. It was already embedded to get over. But he stuck to his guns. And he bust her girl ass later on that night. So what kind of friend was that?
Hey.
But at the end of the day, he stuck to his guns. He made sure he protected his income. And he wound up better for it at the end.
Yeah.
Now, this young lady will always be labeled as that particular type of individual.
Yeah. 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 Damn
Last
shame.
words before we get out of here, gentlemen.
Don't trust a bitch.
I was waiting for it. It was going to come soon.
That shit been building. Like, motherfucker. Protect your money, man.
Definitely, because no one else is going to do it for you, especially your wife.
Not in this climate.
Now you get a good wife.
Communication, man.
Or just few and hard to find.
Well, I mean, you know what it is? I say this, and we'll get out of here. I don't think they're few and hard. It's just about us trying continuously settling. If you know you only like waffles in the morning, stop dating women who only can make pancakes. And the crazy thing about that is the same fucking batter.
Yeah, I never looked at it that way.
It's the same fucking batter. She can make pancakes, but she can't make waffles. I just dropped the gym on y'all motherfuckers in here. But before we get out of here, I do want to say I want to give massive condolence to the Feaster family. Today was my little brother's birthday. He would have been 37 today.
Oh, wow.
He passed away June 21st. So shout out to Charles Feaster, a.k.a. Charles Feaster, a.k.a. CJ. I will always continue to love you. I apologize, even though you're not here to hear this, that we lost contact, because you used to always reach out to me and we'll talk, and then we wouldn't talk for another couple. And I had no idea, and it really started to set things to me as far as making sure that people I care about and I love know that that's how I feel. Because you never know when the next time you're going to see them. Because I remember a couple of years ago, I was working at CVS.
Mm-hmm.
And something told me to go to the place on Union Ave in Patterson to get some movies, because that's where I used to get my movies from.
Yeah.
And I wanted to run into him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? And I gave him every money I had in my pocket. He was like, he was a little fucked up. Every dollar I was like, yo, listen, I just got to get some movies. They 3 for $10, nigga, and I need enough to get home. And I had like $80, $90, whatever was in my pocket, and I gave it to him. And he gave me a hug, and he was like, yo, you just don't know, I was just about to rob somebody.
That could have ruined his life.
Yeah.
Right. So, not to say anything bad about him, because I loved him, but it's just like, something made me go that way for a reason, and that was to help my little brother out. Mm-hmm. So, don't take shit to your grave, people. If someone has been good to you, make sure you're good to them. Make sure the communication is there. You should always want positive people in your life, or people that want the best for you in your life. Someone that always has things, I'm saying not like say always, but someone who always wants the best for you. That's the best way to say it.
Right, right.
And that's who he was. But we always kept losing contact. Even when he moved to Atlanta, he kept reaching out to me. So sleep in peace, my little brother. You will be deeply missed.